Envoys from the United States, the UK and 8 other Western nations have called for dialogue to build confidence in Kenya's electoral system and ensure a credible and peaceful election in 2017. The 11 envoys stated that Kenya's politicians as well as citizens have a responsibility to build trust in the democratic system and find ways to ensure the electoral and judicial institutions are strong and effective. This comes even as the opposition coalition court vowed today to defy a court injunction and go ahead with their planned protest to occupy IEBC offices come Monday. KTN's political affairs reporter Chris Thairu begins our coverage tonight.
The pressure being mounted on the current IEBC commissioners to leave office before the 2017 general elections took a different dimension after 11 envoys from Western nations called for dialogue among the key players. In a statement signed by envoys from the US, UK, Germany and 8 other countries, the international partners insist that voters must have confidence with institutions such as IEBC and the judiciary that are impartial, efficient and operate in accordance with the law. Further, the statement states, and I quote, "To ensure a credible, peaceful poll in 2017, we call on Kenyan leaders and citizens to come together through dialogue to build confidence in the electoral system," end quote. On Thursday last week, the envoys held a meeting with the 3 court principals at the German ambassador's residence, where the issue of the IEBC was raised. During the meeting, court leaders indicated that they were ready for dialogue with the executive and parliament on how to ensure a credible poll. The envoys promised to take up the matter with the president to avoid the rising political temperatures. But even as CORD awaits any possible dialogue, they have vowed to continue with their planned protest to occupy IEBC offices come Monday morning, despite a court injunction issued by Justice Isaac Lenaola to suspend the protest until a case filed by several Jubilee MPs is heard and determined.
You can't injunct me from demonstrating and picketing. That is my right that the Constitution gives to me. It can only be limited, and the way to limit it is provided in the Constitution.
And in 2017, we will not hold any elections until we have a new team, a negotiated team that will carry the dream of Kenyans.
The opposition leaders claim that the Jubilee side of the coalition is hell-bent on ensuring they use their tyranny of numbers to frustrate any legal process to reform the Electoral Commission.
They are doing this well aware that they cannot win the 2017 elections, and they want to use might to rig that election. We want them to know and be warned that we will not accept any intimidation.
As Frimbi movement, that we are not joking. We are determined. Whatever they want to do, we are ready.
The president has been adamant that the constitution must be followed in the removal of any IEBC commissioners.
Hata ule ambaye anazunguka akisema ya kwamba IEBC ibadilishwe, katiba iko hapo, sisi hatuna haja. Ayafuate hiyo katiba, apeleke hiyo petition bunge, wakishapitisha huko bunge, waseme IEBC iende nyumbani, itaenda nyumbani.
The IEBC commissioners on Thursday expected to address the media regarding the rising pressure for them to leave office. Come Monday, focus will be on the police force. How will they contain the crowds that will be gathered at anniversary towers, or will it be a replica of what transpired 2 weeks ago? Chris Thairu, KTN News.